Alright, so we're going to do some chicken a la king today. Well, takeoff of it anyway. So I was at the grocery store and they had, I saw this pack of pumpkin and yams in the, they're all cut up already. So I just grabbed the pack. I'm going to use that. And I'm also going to put in 2 sticks of celery, which I'm going to slice up. 1 onion, which I'm going to cut in half, and then slice again, and the stem of the broccoli. So I'm going to cut them all up so they're relatively about the same size. A huge handful of cabbage. And then the rest of the broccoli I'm going to floret. I'm going to open them up and make nice florets. I'm using 1 carrot, which I'm just going to cut up quickly. Again, keeping everything about the same size, and 2 cloves of garlic. 3 strips of bacon, and what I'm going to do with the bacon is I'm going to cook that with the chicken, so it's going to have a really nice smoky flavor. So the bacon we want to chop up almost like onions. So I'm going to fold it in half, and then we're going to cut into julienne, and then just slice it up so it's in just a small dice. This is going to be a nice yummy dish. It's quick and easy. It takes about 35 minutes to prepare this whole meal. Now I've got 3 chicken breasts, which I'm going to slice in half, and then just slice again a little bit larger than the size of the vegetables. 2 baby red potatoes. They're kind of a larger baby reds. I had picked up 2 big ones that I had in the cupboard. And just again, same size. Cut them up. I'm putting about a tablespoon of dry basil on the chicken, some cracked black, and a bit of sea salt. And then we're going to get the pan nice and hot and sear it in the pan. So the pan's hot, the water goes in it deep. We're using no oil. So great greaseless cooking. And don't forget, check me out, chefwarren.ca for more great recipes. So we add the chicken in. Now the bacon, you want the bacon to be touching the steel of the pan. So it really gets nice and hot. It's just to sweat out some of that fat. The fat from the bacon and the smokiness is really going to add a real depth to this dish. So it's really important that we get that bacon cooking in the beginning with the chicken. I put some onions on there and I put the lid on, I let it cook for a few minutes. Then when I took the lid off, I just give it a quick stir. We're going to add in the potatoes and all the root vegetables. Everything's going to go in at this point. Cabbage, everything on top, right? The chicken is still pretty much on the bottom. I put the lid on, I'm still in a medium-high heat. When the whistle goes off, then I give everything a great stir. So we just stir it all around, still keeping it on that medium-high heat. We're going to stir it all around, and then I'm going to add some fresh basil, 4 tablespoons of flour, 2 bay leaves. Now the flour is going to start to create that roux and bind it. So we want to put enough flour in there so you see where I'm mixing here that there's not really any liquid from the vegetables that have come out, and that's all been absorbed by flour. Once it's nice and thick and almost pasty, I'm going to add in a liter of chicken broth. So slowly add that in and mix it bit by bit so it doesn't split. Once the whole liter's in, we're going to bring it back to a boil, keeping it on that medium-high heat. I'm going to add 2 cups of milk. You can use cream. If you can use heavy cream, probably a cup or a cup and a half would be fine. I'm just using milk, and I got 2 cups. Bring it to a boil. It's starting to thicken a little bit. Right towards the end, I'm going to add in half a cup of frozen corn and frozen peas. Lid's on. Whistle's gone off again now. It's nice and thick. The vegetables are cooked all nicely, and it's got some great flavor. We're going to end this with a bit of Parmesan cheese and serve it with some steamed rice. And that's dinner tonight. That's Chef Warren. Check me out, chefwarren.ca, and subscribe to my YouTube page for more recipes.